We're so glad you're here. Today we're taking a question from Faith in Charlotte, North Carolina. Kelley and Susan, I can't tell you how helpful these prepare to launch office hours have been. I don't feel so alone in the whole back to work journey when I hear other women with similar questions to mine.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
Me too. So a big thank you. I've been out of work for 6, almost 7 years now. My background is in pharmaceutical sales, but I can't see myself going back to that career now. I liked the work that I did, and I was pretty successful at it, but it's just not what I want to do anymore. I wish I knew what I wanted to do, but to be honest, I have no idea what direction to go in. I have some interests, but I'm not sure if I should pursue them. So I guess my question is, how do I figure out what I want to be when I grow up? Ha!
Oh, we get this question. We get this question a lot.
Yeah, I think you should answer.
Yeah, I'm going to take this one today. You know, we would be millionaires many times over if we got paid every single time we had a woman that actually came to us and said those exact words, Faith, of, I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. I'm trying to figure that out. So just know that you aren't alone in that. And where you need to start and what we have built this entire Prepare to Launch program on is knowing who you are now. It's the foundation. You know, this whole back to work process is not just a professional growth opportunity. It's actually a huge personal growth opportunity.
Definitely.
And so it is critical and important that you start with figuring out, who am I now? Who am I now in my life? And so something quick that you can do with that is to actually pull out a journal or something and start to ask yourself that question. Who am I now? That basic. And, you know, you want to start with, what do I value most now? What matters most to me now at this place and space that I am in my life? Not where you were way back when, but where you are now. So much has happened in this span of time. And so you need to pay attention to those changes and those shifts that have happened to actually change and shift who you are. So you start with your values and you start taking a look at what you value most, what matters most to you. Then you also need to look at, well, what are my strengths? What are things I'm actually really good at? The next place you want to go are your aptitudes. What was I born with? What were innate abilities that I had that nobody else necessarily had around me, but I had them. I was just born to do this thing. And then what are your interests? Pay attention to your interests. That is so important because your interests can lead you to the work that you ultimately want to do now. And it may lead you back to the work that you did years ago, and it may not. So right now for you, it really is all about knowing who you are now.
We spend hours in our course just teasing out all the elements of who you are now. And we go beyond that. We start talking about your priorities, your motivations. We make sure that all the pieces are in place so we can help you guide yourself to the right career choice and prepare yourself to fill that job. And you can only get that kind of guidance and coaching from us if you sign up for our course. So please, for now, sign up on our mailing list. Thanks, Faith.